Hi everyone, I'm Gracie and I'm having a little bit of a snack attack because it's past midnight here. And how are you doing? How was your week? Good food? I mean a good snack, a good coffee. What else can you ask for in life, you know?
Get on with the reading.
Get on with the reading, yes. So welcome back to my third video for December, and today I'm going to explain to you, as I promised, the meaning of 64. Okay, so let's start with 6. Okay, let's put 64 on the board, yeah? My handwriting is not great, huh? But you can see, right? 64. Alright, so let's take a look at 6. Can you see? Yeah? Okay, anyway, you know how 64 looks like. Okay, so 6 basically is the number for the teacher, the healer. So this is actually a year of healing, as you probably know. It's also a year where you are with family, because 6 is actually a number of domesticity. You know what we call domestic family. In other words, you're spending a lot of family time, because we are in, we are still in a pandemic, and a lot of you are working from home. And it's also about you taking care of your health or you receiving healing. So hopefully you don't fall sick. Okay. And what about 4? Okay, so remember in the last reading, if you have not followed, then go and watch that second video on Sendophone, where I talk about, and this was on page 64, right? Archangel Sendophone, the angelic postman who sent our prayers to heaven, and where we find the explanation from this book. I was using this cards, this deck of cards from Carl Gray, Angel Prayers, and how I got 64 is from the guidebook. Okay, so 6 is the number of healing, the number of the teacher teaching, the number of domesticity, where you spend a lot of time with your family. Okay, and 4 is about being organized. It's about structure. Okay, as you can see, 4 is very structured, right? It's 4 corners, huh? It's very, very closed up. Okay, so 4 is about, like, you don't like changes, you want everything to be the same. Okay, so some of you are not used to the new normal. Some of you are just very, very resistant to change, and this is what 4 is all about. Okay, now interestingly, in Numerology, it's very simple. I'm going to teach you Numerology in this short space of time. All you need to do is just to add. Okay, so 6 plus 4 will give you 10, right? And what you see is 1 plus 0 will give you 1. Why 1 plus 0? Because in Numerology, there are only 9 numbers. If you use the Pythagorean system, it's only numbers 1 to 9. So therefore, that doesn't fit into this system, because everything must be 1 to 9. Okay, there are 9 number archetypes. If you use the Chaldean Numerology, which is the ancient school, it is numbers 1 to 8. I happen to be a practitioner of both the systems, the old and the new. Okay, and of course, a lot of you know that I'm the master of golden numbers, and I'm the author of Secrets of Golden Numbers. Okay, so what this means is that as we end December, it is very good to know that we are also preparing for new beginnings, which is next year. Okay, 2021 is going to be universal year 5, but this year, in December, we are already looking at how do we end 2020 strong. Okay, so if you followed again the video last week, the second video that I did, then you have found out that we are also supposed to end the year on a peaceful and prayerful note. Okay, so this is what these numbers mean. Okay, what I'd like you to also to know is that 6 is very, very sacrificial. 6 is also about doing charity, because this looks like a pregnant woman, right? Carrying a fetus with her in the womb. So as you know, the fetus will stay in that womb for 9 months. So that's a lot of sacrifice on the mother's part. So one of the things that we want to tell ourselves, that instead of focusing on ourselves and all the bad stuff that happened to us during the pandemic, right? What we also see is a large outpouring of compassion, of love and compassion, of people looking after others who are less fortunate than ourselves. And I think this is what Christmas is all about, to remember those who are less fortunate than ourselves, to be the number 6, the one that's a charity king and charity queen, and who gives of herself or himself selflessly. And then to also want to take a step back, and not like do things in a haphazard way, to be organized. So this is very much the energy of December, which also vibrates to a personal month 7. It's a universal year for personal month 7, which is all about stock taking and organizing our thoughts, so in order for next year to be fruitful. And on this note, I'd like to thank all of you for spending your time with me, and I hope this has given you some hope and inspiration for December, and ending the year on a strong note, and looking forward to number 1, which is the number for new beginnings. So this is Gracie Up signing off, Angel Intuitive, Master Numerologist and Teacher. Bye for now.